Good evening, geology class. Today you have the pleasure of viewing some artwork done by me. I'll now explain this art. It was really a cut or a diagram of different layers. Okay, never mind. Anyway, we're going to go over this now, alright? As you can see, I have many layers right here, labeled in completely random order, alright? Different layers of rock. I have two intrusions. I have this layer here with little hunks of this one broken off in it. This intrusion baked all of these layers around here. It baked D and K. Intrusion Z came up to the surface, formed a volcano, and covered a small village. There was erosion between here. So this was there. But I will now give you guys a chance to pause the video. And yeah, you guys can try to figure this out for yourselves, alright? So pause the video right about now. There we go. Alright, I'm assuming you have unpaused the video now and are now listening to me speak. I'll now take out my answer guide right here with all my magic letters on it that show what event happened when and all that stuff. Alright, so A minus, can I get that? There you go. A minus, A, M, K, and D were all laid down about the same time. R was deposited and hunks of D ended up getting stuck into it, forming a angular unconformity, alright? So hunks of whatever this was ended up getting stuck all throughout here, alright? F was deposited shortly after R, alright? Not very long after, not a lot of erosion between this wavy layer here. Not supposed to be eroded. The S intrusion came up and baked layers D and K after all this had happened so far. So this is relatively young. Now, after that happened, so we got all this volcanic activity down here starting to rumble around and such. Z pops on up, forms an intrusion, comes to the surface here, and forms a volcano rather rapidly. So rapidly, in fact, that these villagers right here had no clue what was happening. Of course, this is already a while after F had been laid down, and there was some erosion that had happened between here. But anyway, volcano came up, destroyed a village, and apparently it's still active right now, so explains why no one's built a new village up here yet. But there's an unconformity between the layers F and Z. I hope I'm getting the term right, unconformity there. Anyway, there it is. A little project there. It was fun to make this video. I actually enjoyed it, so alright. Good night.